although this, shall we say, religion called Buddhism comes from one person, or is said to come from one person, we see that there is a huge spectrum of philosophies, right, which are completely opposite to one another, coming from that same person or same tradition. So this makes us ask the question: what did the Buddha really say then, right? So one thing which everybody agrees is that he spoke about the Four Noble Truths and the Eightfold Path, and he also propagated the middle path between extreme self-indulgence in sense pleasures and extreme self-mortification or extreme asceticism, which he did, in fact, in his earlier life as well. Okay, but are these really unique to Buddhism, something revolutionary, right? So these things, if you just look at the Bhagavad Gita or the Upanishads, you will find that these things are already there. And I just get the question: was this, how could Buddha not have known this, or how could he not have come across this, right? He could be just paraphrasing whatever he had already come across, which was already probably mainstream, at least in the case of Buddha himself being an elite person. And in this context, Mysore Hiriyana opines that in the Buddhist canonical literature, which is available today, right, what we call as the Tripitakas, although it is said to be uttered by the Buddha, but there is no real means of knowing which portions were uttered by Buddha and which portions, got accreted later on. Because just now we discussed that the Tripitakas were actually settled a few hundred years, maybe 100 to 200 to 300 years after the Mahaparinirvana of the Buddha. And Mukherjee opines that Buddha kind of presented a path to salvation. He preached it unto all, but he left the nature of ultimate reality an open question. And that is one of the reasons why they argue that you see this whole gamut of philosophies, which is ranging from all hues to go under the name of Buddhism.